Hi boys and girls, welcome to another math lesson. Today we're going to continue working on ways to make numbers. We're also going to work on place value. So let's start out. If you guys can get your personal whiteboards, your markers, and your erasers, what I want you to do on your whiteboard is write the word tens or the T for tens. You can also just do a T and write ones on the other side, or just put a 0 or an O, excuse me, it's not a 0, it's an O for ones. Now I'm going to, down here on my whiteboard, now that hopefully you have done this, I'm going to draw tens and ones here, and I want you to count the tens, count the ones, and tell me what number I did. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, count the tens, count the ones, and tell me what number I just made. Now, I purposely mixed them up in here, so I would first count the bundles of tens, or groups, we could also say, of tens. Go ahead. And you're going to write that in the tens place. Now, I want you to count the loose ones and write them in the ones place. Are we done? All right, so let's count the tens. This is one bundle or group of 10. This is another bundle or group of 10, so that's 2. This is another bundle or group of 10, that's 3. This is another bundle or group of 10, that's 4. So we have 4 groups of 10. How many loose ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 4 tens, or 4 bundles of 10 or groups of 10, 5 ones. What number does that make, boys and girls? That makes the number 45. Excellent. Hopefully you had the same answers on your boards. Now if you want to go ahead and erase your boards, I'm going to erase mine using my sock eraser. Now this next part, you don't have to write the title that I'm going to write, but today we're going to focus on ways to make the number 6. So we did this the other day, yesterday, and we used red cubes and green cubes. Guess what I have again? Red cubes and green cubes. Okay, so how many red cubes do you see there? Count them. And you should have all said 6. Were there any green cubes here? No green cubes. So let's make that into an addition sentence, and this will be one of the ways to make 6. So 6 red and 0 green. 6 plus 0 equals how many total? 6. There's another way we can do it. Remember, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which one of these two numbers goes first and which one goes second. As long as you use the same two numbers, you will always get the same answer or total. So, how many red do you see here? 0. And how many green do you see here? Go ahead and count. 6. Now let's make it into an addition sentence. 0 plus 6 equals 6. I think I'm going to run out of room. I'm going to have to write a little bit smaller here. Let's do the next one, boys and girls. How many red do you see in this grouping? 5. How many green do you see in this grouping? 1. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So likewise, how many red do you see in this grouping, boys and girls? 1. How many green do you see in this grouping? 5. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Remember, it doesn't matter if the 5 is first or second, or if the 1 is first or second. You're still going to get the answer 6. I've run out of room already. So we're going to make some room up top here. Remember, we're working on ways to make the number 6. All right. Now it says 6 ways to make, but it's ways to make, and then we'll draw a line up here, 6. All right, here we go. The next one. How many red do you see, boys and girls? 4 red. How many green do you see, boys and girls? 2 green. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Excellent. Now, remember, doesn't matter. How many red do you see in this picture, boys and girls? 2. How many green do you see here? 4. Again, make an addition number sentence. 2 plus 4 equals 6. There's one more way we can make 6, boys and girls. How many red do you see here? 3. How many green do you see? 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So these are all the ways to make 6. Now, in case you were wondering, why didn't I do the doesn't matter to the last one? Well, look, the same number for each addend. So if I move the 3 here and the 3 here, you have the exact same addition number sentence. This is one of those doubles facts where the first and second addend or number you're adding together are the same. So these are the 7 ways to make 6. Now, if you remember yesterday, I told you one of the ways we can practice our addition facts where the total is 6 is to use pennies or some type of coins. So if you have 6 coins today and you wanted to mix them up and play this game, these are all the different ways you could make 6. Boys and girls, I would love to see if you could practice either your 5s or your 6s sometime today or over the weekend, and then we'll talk about that next week. Have a great weekend, boys and girls, and I miss you terribly, and I hope you're all well. Bye.